Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So guys, I mentioned it briefly this morning, and just going to mention it again at the top of this video. I'm starting something a little new for my Patreon subscribers. It is only $5 a month, so great value if you guys are interested in seeing what I'm going to be trading. I'm going to be posting these videos on the day that I trade too. So if you want to follow along, you can get into the entry at the same point that I'm going to be entering these trades. And just to give you guys a bit of a sneak peek free preview here, one of the trades here that I just completed yesterday was AXS. So I'm going to be choosing these cryptocurrencies not just based on utility. I know it's a shock, right? I have a bunch of different metrics that I'm using to choose what cryptocurrencies I'm going to be trading for this particular bull run. I'm not holding these currencies long term. This is a pure speculative play. So if you guys are interested in that kind of thing and want to follow my trades, again, I'm going to be posting them on the day. You can follow along with me. It is only $5 a month, so a great value. You'd definitely be making more than that if you decide to catch these trades alongside me. Anyway, not going to dwell on that too much. However, you will likely be seeing some of these updates more on my Twitter. And also, guys, I will be posting my videos. I have been posting my videos, my regular everyday videos on my Patreon as well. So guys, huge partnership news that we are going to be getting to. Modifi, first of all, did partner up with Ripple partner Airwallex to launch a global account solution. This coming from Matthew Lany. So they're a global e-commerce platform for business payments. They just announced a partnership with leading global payment and financial platform Airwallex to launch a streamlined, innovative, and secure solution for transferring money across multiple regions. Leveraging Airwallex's global payment and financial infrastructure, Modifi has created global account solutions for payment tool, which facilitates a seamless payment integration for exporters in China and large buyers around the world. And every business seems to have this problem, right? Cross-border payments are associated with high costs, longer payment terms, limited access, and lack of transparency. Banks, which are typically dominant in global business payments, tend to favor larger companies, leaving emerging SMEs struggling to find affordable and flexible global payment services. Well, guys, RippleNet XRP, this definitely solves for this particular problem. It democratizes payments, something that the big banks don't like, but ultimately something that small and medium-sized enterprises love. As a result, there's a demand for this efficient and cost-effective cross-border payment solution, and so now Modifi is embedded in Airwallex's payment system infrastructure to provide global account solutions for exporters around the globe who are seeking sustainable growth in their international business. So, Ripple has been doing a great job leveraging the XRPL and utilizing XRP to serve as that liquidity for cross-border payments. I mean, focusing on the central banks was a great strategy at first, but moving in to these businesses around the world that do global business too, right? Because in some cases, these businesses want to find the best corridor to send transactions through. If it's an exotic currency that they need to make that transaction in, sometimes that can be very costly, as I mentioned here in the article. So they want to move away from that, use something like DLT technology, RippleNet, in order to facilitate these payments a lot quicker. So Airwallex, another example here, partnering up with Modifi to make that work. So great news here from Matt Lany. Standard Chartered also did expand their digital collections gateway, guys, and we know Standard Chartered was an initial investor in Ripple, and they're reaching this conclusion with WorldPay, guys, another Ripple partner. So straight to bank pay lets corporates offer their customers more digital payment options without needing multiple integrations and managing different collection accounts with providers across markets. Currently available in about 20 markets, the service has seen transaction value more than double between 2021 and 2022. So right smack dab in the middle of the pandemic, the deal with FIS-owned WorldPay will see the service grow its footprint across Asia, as well as enter into new markets across Europe, the Middle East, the UK, and the US. And here's a quote, guys, from the global head of cash and transaction banking at Standard Chartered. He says, with the global e-commerce market expected to reach $8.53 trillion by 2026, businesses need to adapt at speed to both the evolving digital payments landscape as well as their consumers' preferred payment options. And so Straight to Bank Pay was designed to tackle this challenge by allowing their clients to offer their customers more digital payment options without the need for multiple integrations and managing different collection accounts. And guys, this is exactly what they're doing here, integrating those payment structures. So Standard Chartered, an initial Ripple investor working with a Ripple partner here. Great news coming from both Standard Chartered and WorldPay. Some other cryptocurrencies, including Vechain, another great provider of utility, another cryptocurrency out there that is solving problems. And one that I love trading also, guys, because of the risk-reward potential, one that I will be highlighting on my Patreon very, very soon. They've just emerged as a top 50 food traceability service provider worldwide, spearheading the blockchain revolution. And I gotta say, top 50, that's pretty good. I think, in the coming decade, they will likely be top 10. Vechain is now in the top 50 list for its contribution to pioneering transparency in the industry. The new development highlights yet another milestone attained by the blockchain platform, which has been making rounds in the industry for its multiple use cases around the world. The update was first shared on Twitter by Eisenreich here. Okay, so Eisenreich posted this: Nano J Clean, formerly Vechain Technology, the world's leading enterprise-grade green blockchain platform, was recognized as the 2022 top 50 food traceability service providers in the world. So Vechain, we know, experts, okay, experts in supply chain management. This is why they were created. And, you got to think of all the use cases. You got to think of all the businesses out there that utilize supply chain management or that need supply chain management. They're coming out of China, right? A country where counterfeiting is literally the biggest industry. So you have a company here waiting to solve a huge problem, salivating at the opportunity, and then they can use their technology to move into other spaces, right? Like food traceability. Again, this is also very important for safety and the well-being of people. Where are you getting your food from? As they say, from farm to table. You want to be able to trace that. Its rich experience in sustainable food safety traceability and chip anti-counterfeiting verification and clean technology has helped it develop cooperative relationships with leading companies in different parts of the world. So here, guys, a great reason why Vechain is another one of those cryptocurrency projects to be paying attention to. And I will be talking about trading Vechain on my Patreon site. And you're going to notice me talking about this more and more because, guys, now is the time. If you have money on the sidelines, now is going to be the time to be getting into these positions where we can really reap rewards. Like, for example, this cryptocurrency that I just got into a position yesterday. This is AXS. Got in at $7.24, and it is off. It is right now down about 95.8%, so almost 96%. So these are just some of the metrics that I look at. Anyway, don't want to get off topic too much. Mike Manfield here bringing this up with regards to Ripple partner ACI Worldwide. They're a global leader in mission-critical real-time payment solutions, guys, and they just today announced worldwide certified on FedNow. So not only is FedNow leveraging Volente technologies, Ripple partner ACI is also certified on FedNow. Working closely with the U.S. Federal Reserve and stakeholders across the payment industry, ACI identified Corporate One Federal Credit Union as its initial partner to integrate instant payment services on FedNow via ACI's real-time payment cloud. Of course, fully certified, ACI completed a comprehensive testing curriculum, and that included these processes necessary for ISO 20022 integration. They met all the requirements successfully, operating 24/7, 365 days a year. And guys, here's a quote: "Our early certification is a testament to the years of investments we've made in our platform and real-time payment solutions globally. We look forward to working closely with Corporate One and future partners to process real-time payments through FedNow and the ACI real-time payment cloud solution." So we know FedNow is going to be working with a bunch of companies, but it is interesting, very interesting in my opinion, to note that a lot of these companies are Ripple enabled, or that they are going to be Ripple enabled once we do get that clarity in the US. I think a lot of this, guys, is going to change for the best. So great news here. I wanted to thank Mike just for posting that. The big news, though, guys, the big news that just came out yesterday that everybody was talking about was Matako. Today, we announced that Matako becomes part of Ripple, joining forces in providing exceptional mission-critical software infrastructure solutions that empower institutions to thrive in the rapidly evolving digital economy. So, looks like Ripple just made an acquisition. Leading enterprise crypto company Ripple acquires custody provider Matako for $250 million. Now, here's the question that's on everyone's mind. Why are they doing this? How does this affect other partnerships? The big one, guys, is Polysign, which we're going to get to. With the seminal acquisition, though, Ripple takes on the growing institutional crypto custody market, expected to reach $10 trillion by 2030. So they're already estimating that, this market is really going to grow and going to grow exponentially over the next 7 years. Basically looking at 10xing, okay, market cap right now for crypto is at $1.1 trillion. So they're saying, and I think that that's a fairly conservative estimate, by 2030, 10x or just under 10x by 2030. And so, crypto custody is going to be really important. Ripple, the leader in enterprise blockchain crypto solutions, today announced that it acquired the Swiss-based provider of digital asset custody and tokenization technology. Diversifying into custody solutions is a milestone for Ripple's business and product strategy. So again, this is a different vertical too that Ripple has decided now to move into. Ripple and Matako share strong crypto DNA, top-tier institutional customers, and a long history of working with regulated entities to create secure enterprise-grade solutions. With this acquisition, Ripple will expand its enterprise offerings, providing customers with the technology to custody, issue, and settle any type of tokenized asset. Matako will dramatically accelerate its growth trajectory through access to Ripple's established base of hundreds of customers, capital to address new demand, and resources to continue delivering its commitment to banking and institutional clients. A couple of quotes here, guys. Matako is a proven leader in an institutional digital asset custody with an exceptional executive bench and a truly unmatched customer track record. That coming from Brad. And here's another one. Through the strength of our balance sheet and financial position, Ripple will continue pressing our advantage in the areas critical to crypto infrastructure. Bringing on Matako is monumental for our growing product suite and expanding global footprint. Cross-border payments was just the first step, guys. Now Ripple is moving on to something even bigger, crypto custody. So we know a lot about Ripple. Let's read a little bit more about Matako down here. Okay, Matako offers secure and versatile mission-critical custody infrastructure for institutions to scale new business models in the crypto economy. So they are more focused on the infrastructure, guys, and I think that this is a match made in heaven. Its primary offering, Harmonize, is the institutional standard for digital asset custody and tokenization infrastructure, chosen by the world's largest global custodians, top-tier banks, financial institutions, and corporates. Metaco's technology solutions are currently offered across various jurisdictions, including Switzerland, Germany, Turkey, France, and the United Kingdom, the United States, Singapore, Australia, Hong Kong, and the Philippines, among others. So covering a wide array of different countries around the world. It sounds as though these guys really do know what they are doing, and they have been planning this for a while. The founder and CEO at Matako, Adrian Tracani, he said this, okay, our mission has always been to enable institutions to thrive in the digital asset economy with the help of core infrastructure and expertise, and we are delighted to join forces with the team at Ripple who share the passion. This deal will enable Matako to leverage Ripple's scale and market strength to reach our goals and deliver value to our clients at a faster pace. So what can we glean from this, guys? And, is this going to perhaps cannibalize some other partnerships? Wrath of Kahneman here bringing this up. Fascinating news. Matako provides digital asset liquidity for Citibank, okay, DBS, BBVA, and Signum, among others. So that wasn't even listed in Matako's press release here, but he also did post Ripple's release too. So Ripple did also release something on their page, which I will link in the description of the video if you guys didn't catch it. Here are some of the highlights, though. He says, specifically, this is not an XRP move, but a big business move. Some key quotes here. With the acquisition, Ripple will expand its enterprise offerings, providing customers the technology to custody, issue, and settle any type of tokenized asset. Well, I mean, it only makes sense. The XRP ledger was designed to be able to handle so many different types of assets, not just XRP. And the interoperability issue is also a big one too, right? So getting into tokenization, moving into that realm makes sense. To acquire a custody provider, this totally makes sense. Wrath of Kahneman here just also posting some supportive tweets here with regards to the same. So guys, this is the next decision, the next huge decision that Ripple has now made, and definitely it's going to be for the best. What is it going to mean for tokenization on the XRP ledger? Mikkel here posting this. Looks like Ripple got a very interesting company here, okay? So doing a little bit more research on Matako, they've collaborated with several major institutions in cryptocurrency and financial sectors. Some of the notable partnerships include Swift, Avaloq, which Matako collaborated with Avaloq, a leading provider of digital banking solutions to offer integrated cryptocurrency services to financial institutions. Some other ones, guys, include SICPA, a Swiss provider of security solutions to develop a solution for central banks to issue and manage digital currencies. Standard Charter, which is also one of the initial Ripple VC founders. And get this, guys, Binance as well. Matako partnered with Binance, one of the largest cryptocurrency exchanges globally, to integrate its institutional-grade cryptocurrency management platform, Silo, with Binance's infrastructure. Huge, huge, huge news here. Crypto Cowboy also bringing this up with regards to the Matako partnership. This is what Matako has been up to as of late, okay? So, as early as, when do we have it here? February, June. Okay, let's start here. February 2021, Matako did partner with Cobalt to bring interoperable FX and digital asset trading to institutions. These two firms want to upgrade crypto infrastructure for banks and exchanges. Again, this is from a couple of years ago now, so a little old. However, these partnerships are all going to culminate to something I think really, really great. IBM Ventures further to crypto custody. Matako partnered with IBM. So another big one. We know IBM does also have a connection to Stellar and XLM. From June of 2022, Société Générale Forge to use Matako for digital asset custody. BNP Paribas, another Ripple customer. Union Bank goes live on Matako back in November of just last year. What else do we have here? A bunch of partnerships here. The Union Bank of the Philippines, digital asset custody firm Matako partners with IHS Market. IBM Cloud, another IBM partnership there. Derivatives exchange Mercari. And they also partnered up with Citi Partners too. And then up here, guys, DZ Bank, Germany's second largest bank. VP Bank consolidates digital assets with tokenization operations on Matako. So, guys, I think Ripple is going to be getting a lot more exposure from a lot of these other banks. I know Ripple does already have partnerships with some of these banks, but really kind of deciding to make this move to really kind of expand into this new world. Digital asset firm Matako also collaborated with VP Bank to provide tokenization. So already got a lot of partners. Brad Garlinghouse did also, want to make a comment on this. Thrilled to welcome Matako and CEO Adrian Treccani to Ripple. As Ripple expands into custody, a key part of crypto infrastructure will be able to support customers with the technology to custody, issue, send, and settle any type of tokenized assets. This is massive, says Brad Garlinghouse himself. Ripple and Matako already share a focus on enterprise utility, regulatory compliance, and a global first mindset that will help us deliver the best possible experience to our institutional customer base around the world. Coming out of one of the coldest crypto winters yet, I don't disagree. I'm incredibly bullish about Ripple's trajectory. Every day we're thinking about long-term opportunity of crypto utility, putting our minds and money behind that mission and partnering with folks who share that same vision. So huge news here, guys. Of course, though, with every big partnership comes maybe some conflicts of interest, perhaps. Andrew's here on Twitter posting this. I just had a thought. Just imagine two successful entities constructed largely by the same two great minds, utilizing XRP in different ways, not really relating to each other. What a powerful force that could be. So David Schwartz responded to Brad's tweet thread here, and I guess I'll bring up the original tweet. Is Matako in competition with Polysign and standard custody? Maybe Joel Katz can share a few thoughts. And David Schwartz responded, to some extent, yes. They're not exact competitors, but SC is a custodian and Matako is a technology provider. A Ripple Polysign deal wasn't a good fit because Polysign's roadmap leads in a different direction from Ripple's. Ripple Van Winkle here saying, what does that exactly mean for Ripple and Polysign deal? Why was that not a good fit? Unfortunately, David did not follow up to that. So what is going on here then? Competition or does it even matter? Andrew Newman speculating a little bit. I bet it's not a good fit because Polysign is planning to sell /partner /become acquired, likely a large asset manager like BNY Mellon. So, all these companies are going to have their own MOs. They're going to have their own plans, I guess, to become bigger than they already are, whether that's an acquisition, whether they acquire somebody or they become acquired by a bigger company. This is such an emerging market, guys. And, there's so much here on the line for a lot of these companies. But anyway, David Schwartz saying, they're not exactly in competition. However, to some degree they are. So guys, this is what's got a lot of the XRP community scratching their heads. But Anders here bringing up a good point. Two great minds utilizing XRP in different ways, not really related to each other, but that is really going to add fuel to this fire. So I thought that was interesting. I also wanted to bring this up, guys, from Polysign CFO Jack McDonald. Listen to what he had to say here in this clip.
The asset that they buy is Bitcoin followed by ETH. Those are kind of considered the safe sort of plays. So when I'm talking to those type of investors, XRP is not, not the one that comes top of mind. That said, they follow where the market cap is. And so, as you know, XRP is not too far down the list there. And we're just now really starting to grow the XRP business. So I'll have a better lens into that, over the next couple of months as we take on more clients with their XRP who are looking for a home in an insured, qualified custodian, et cetera. But it's not the first stop for new institutional entrants coming in.
Thank you.
Under a leading indicator, and so they just want a initial amount of exposure. I'm not telling you anything that would surprise you. I think Bitcoin and ETH are the first that they would go to. What I'm saying is that you all, like me, who own XRP, are going to benefit when this suit gets ruled in Ripple's favor.
So just thought I'd add that little Polysign connection, but Jack McDonald saying, you and I both are going to benefit because we hold XRP once this suit gets settled. So Ripple obviously doing their part in order to leverage these partnerships to expand the ecosystem, build upon their existing credibility, expanding the XRP ledger, guys, thus expanding use cases for XRP. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.